Hello and welcome to the virtual classroom. In today's session, we'll be talking about coordinate geometry. This lesson 1 is actually based on the formulas that are supposed to be utilized while we'll be doing questions based on this topic. As you can see that I have already plotted a grid for you, and the blue lines represents the axis, the positive and negative x and y axis, whereas there are two coordinates already labeled and marked as x1 y1 and x2 y2, and we'll be discussing different formulas. So let's start with the distance formula. If you want to find the distance between these two coordinates x1 y1 and x2 y2, then according to the distance formula we can find the length between the two coordinates using this particular formula that says square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So if you place the actual numeric value of x1 y1 and x2 y2 in this formula, you can find the distance between these two coordinates x1 y1 and x2 y2. Similarly, if you were interested to find the midpoint of these two coordinates, then midpoint can be calculated by simply adding the x coordinates and dividing that by 2, or simply taking their average. Same goes for y. So this is how, once you replace the numeric values of x1 y1 and x2 y2 in this given formula, you can find the midpoint between the two coordinates x1 y1 and x2 y2. Now when we talk about slope, slope is defined as the inclination of a line with respect to positive x-axis. The mathematical relationship for slope is represented by variable m. We can find slope by using the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So there are certain conditions that are supposed to be remembered. First of all, for parallel lines, the gradient, the slope of the two lines are supposed to be same. If the lines are perpendicular, for perpendicular lines, we have a relationship between the slopes that says m1 into m2 equals minus 1. Similarly, if a line is, this is a condition to be remembered, if a line is parallel to x-axis, then its slope is 0. Similarly, if a line is parallel to y-axis, then its slope is actually undefined, and we use the symbol of infinity for that. To find the equation of line, we have two possible formulas. Most of the time we opt for y equals mx plus c. We can also use y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Now in the first formula, if we know the slope and the y-intercept, then we can use this particular formula. By replacing the values of m and c, we can form an equation. And if we know the given coordinate on the line and its slope, then we can replace that coordinate as x1 y1 in the formula, and m, the value of m in the formula, the value of slope in the formula, to find the equation of line. So either way you'll get the same answer. So in my next video, I'll be talking about how to calculate the distance, how to find the midpoint, how to find the slope and utilize these conditions, and how to find equation of line. So stay tuned, keep watching my videos and keep sharing them. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.